So we're chatting with Dan Tyler, who's part of the team at the King's Table Soup Kitchen. Tell us about how you first started coming along a couple of years ago.
Well, I was just out of jail. I was living in Avondale at a youth shelter. Oh, not a youth shelter, but a shelter for people. And Pastor Matt's come through, and I'm just about walking out, and this dude's going, "Do you want to come for lunch?" Oh, well, yeah, why not? Come for a free feed. Everyone likes a free feed. And long story short, I've been coming ever since. That's like about a year and a half ago. I started coming for the food, and now I come and help out and give back a little bit.
And I know that at first you were kind of very standoffish. You were just sussing us out to see if it was the real deal. And then there was like just a real change, and you just really softened and said, "Yep, no, this is good. I'm going to help out here." And you're one of the guys that helps set up and pack down, and you serve the meals and everything. Sometimes people are feeling like they want to make a difference in the world. Do you feel like you're making a dent on, shining a light in this world?
Well, I'm not really sure. Like, it's a pretty cracked up world, but I do actually feel like I'm changing as a person. I'm evolving into a more responsible person, instead of just thinking about myself solely, which I've done for many, many years. Now I'm thinking about whether the person sitting next to me at the table, whether he's all right, whether he's had a feed. We've got people get food donations and stuff like that here. When I hear that today there was a lady, she's got 5 kids, and I actually had some money this week, so I gave her $20. But it's giving back, because this church has given me so much in the last year and a half. They furnished my house when I got out of jail, and I finally got it. There's some really good people here.
And I know that you get picked up in the bus often, and you're often one of the guys that, is chatting to all the newcomers. There's a lot of people out there that are very suspect of church and think church is after your money, or they're out to brainwash or something like that. Tell us a bit about, how you encourage these guys to, just come along and be open,
Well, first thing I tell them is, don't go off just one visit. You've got to come back a couple of times, sit back, and evaluate. Just have a look for yourself what the people are like. Like you do go to some places and they don't want to know you. Our church is not like that. You're standing at the back, someone will definitely come and talk to you. You feel more than welcome every time you turn up, and the more you turn up, the more like family you become.
There might be people listening that are thinking, I'd love to help out at a soup kitchen or a homeless shelter or, a food van or something like that. It's not that scary, is it? Because a lot of people think, it's so dangerous, Just throw out a challenge to anyone. Why should they start volunteering and helping out?
Give back.
Yeah.
If you've got, and you're doing okay, well, there's so many people out there that aren't. And there have been times where I've had no money, no food, no nothing, and the food vans that come around give you a meal for the day. And even if it's only one meal, a day, that's enough to survive on. And if you're living in these shelters or you're living in the street, that one meal might be the only thing you get a week necessarily, So, if you can feed one person one day, you've made a difference.
Yeah. And so, you came from a place from getting out of prison, starting to come along, and now, would you say that this is family to you?
I'd say most people here are family. I walk into church and I get hugs.
Yeah.
And as you said, I was a bit standoffish when I first got here. No way would I have let anybody hug me when I first get here.
Yeah.
But now I'm here 10 minutes and I'm getting handshakes and people are giving me hugs, and they actually ask how my day is and, if I'm okay. So it's a great place.
Yeah. Now, this is radio and people can't see what you look like. You're massive. How much can you bench press, mate? You got some decent guns in you there. How much can you bench press?
At the moment, I'm not too sure, but at my best was about 130 kilos.
Wow. And you're 115 now, so...
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's good. So we wouldn't want to mess with you, would we?